Welcome, fellow creators. Welcome to my new channel, LSG Creations. I'm specialized in screen printing, but I also get into 3D printing, CNC woodworking, laser engraving. I mean, I might even do some resin dioramas. I might do, it could be anything. So stay tuned. We do also have one video where we are doing a DIY lightsaber that we're going to post. But listen, speaking of screen printing, we have partnered, me and my son, this is my son's channel, Stafford Way. We have partnered with One Stroke Inks. They are giving us some samples every so often to bring, videos to you guys so they can get their product out in the market. There's a company, family-owned company in Louisville, Kentucky. My sales rep is Robert Clark. If you buy from Robert, what that does is that gives us some free stuff to bring back and do videos for you guys. I also have a gallon of ink that we got from a transfer video that I'm going to do a video on too. It's called a highlighter series, so we're going to do that. That might be my next video since I've already got it. So a lot of this stuff that we're going to be bringing to you is probably going to be some special effects inks, and it might be some of the regular inks. But listen, I don't do a lot of special effects printing, so if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so our first video on this channel for the screen printing is going to be what they call Lumaflex silver. All right, if you're into the running, if you're into biking, if you're in construction, this right here is an ink that you would like because it's going to, if a car's headlight hits you, it's going to reflect. This is, we've already tried it on my son's channel. If you want, check his video out in the description. One of the couple of things you need to know about this ink, it is a print and cure ink. You do not print flash print. Okay, if you print flash print, it will dull. You're going to cure this at about 320 to 330 degrees. The mesh count you're going to want is 86 to 180. So you can get some fine details in those screens. Squeegee diameter, durometer, you want to do about a 70. Okay, they want you to be a medium durometer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set this down. We're going to load some ink up. I got two different logos I'm going to do. I'm going to do one for my son's channel, and I'm going to do one for my screen printing business. All right, I've already got my logo loaded up here. This is my logo I use. Also got my son's logo. These are both, and this is just going to show you how you can get. All right, so listen, I know most of y'all could probably hear this cricket and probably seeing bugs fly around. I just installed some fans in my workshop and somehow they just got in. So just ignore the crickets. I promise I'm not that boring. So I've got my logo loaded up. This is a 156 mesh. That's a 156 mesh. I didn't have any 110s available. I got them loaded up with customer designs. So now you'll see what it'll look like going through a 156. The thing is, with these special effects inks, most of them need to be put on thick. The thicker you put this stuff, the better off it is, okay? One thing about this is for cotton and poly cotton. Shut up! All right, this ink is for poly cotton and cotton shirts, okay? It's very easy to print. It's cheaper, or it's not it's cheaper than your heat press material, and it's also a little easier than heat press material. It also comes in three colors. It's a metallic gold, a metallic silver, which we're doing today, and a dark gray. Now the dark gray is pretty much made for your safety green, safety yellow, whatever you call it, and your orange shirts. Okay. Now that's probably sort of like, you've seen your safety vest, you got that dark gray that comes down to the safety vest. That's probably what that color is. But this one here is a bright color. So, all right, let's get to printing. All right, so we're going to load this shirt up. This is a safety yellow, green, whatever you want to call it, shirt. I'm going to put my logo on this shirt here. Now, don't forget, we do not underbase this, or we do not print flash print. It is a print and then cure. Also, one of the tips for this is let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, and that'll let that ink soak into that shirt. All right, so we're going to do my logo first. I usually don't load ink over a shirt, but for the video, that's what we're going to do. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to come down here. And I am a pusher, I don't pull. Alright, make sure it clears the ink on the screen. Alright, so we're going to clear the screen. And we're going to take this, we just printed it. We're going to bring it over here. I'm going to let this sit for about 30 seconds to a minute. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll just go over here and I'll go ahead and print this other design. Alright, now we're going to do the Stafford Way logo. This is my son's YouTube channel. He does, some different farming stuff. Like I said, both of these screens are 110 mesh or 156 mesh. If you use this with a 110 mesh, or say an 86 mesh, you're going to get better ink deposit, and you'll get more reflective reflectivity, if that's a word. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and print this. All right, so we've got that printed. Got the Stafford Way logo. Now I'm going to take this off. I'm going to let it sit. As we let it sit, we're going to run this LS Graphics design, shirt through. And the longer and hotter you get this shirt, the more reflective it will be. All right, real quick, some of the other things I use in this video that you can also get from One Stroke Inks is I use this Techmar TBHB. It's a palette adhesive. It's a water-based, so you can, it's one of those you can put on your palette. If you get a build-up of fuzz, you can spray some water on it, wipe it off, and let it dry, and it tacks back up. And again, the main thing in the main product is the Lumaflex Silver. It's also available in metallic gold and dark gray. The product we use on our screens is Chromalime. It's really good for registration. If you have a 1 or 2 or a 2 or 3 color design, you can see through it a whole lot easier than you can see through the red. I still do like, Saudi, but you can also get those at One Stroke Inks. Don't forget to talk to Robert Clark. That gives us the opportunity to do more videos for you with stuff like this, and gives us some free stuff to try out. So now for the test. Okay, so a couple of things real quick. 86 mesh count to 180. You can get some fine details in the 180 mesh. Also, you do not want to underbase, and you do not want to flash print. All right, you print it, then run it through your conveyor dryer, or however you cure your inks. You want to cure it between 320 and 330. If you let it sit a little longer in the heat chamber, or if you got a little hotter temperature, it's a little more reflective. Squeegee is about a 70 durometer, and then to clean up, of course, it's just about any ink remover will take care of it. It is a high opacity ink. We did it on a black test sheet. Come out pretty good. All right, so I think on a black shirt, if I had a black shirt, I would do one, but I don't have one laying around. I think it would look really nice. All right, so if you're into construction, you're into biking, you're into hiking, you're into camping, if you're into running, this product is for you. And like I said again, if I can do it, you can do it. Now we're going to see what the shirts look like. All right, so let's see. We're going to start out with the one that we done for his channel. All right, then we're going to do the one I did for my channel. Now, we're probably going to turn the lights off real quick, shine a flashlight on it, and see how it looks. As you can see, I know this ain't great light, but it is pretty reflective. It looks good. I'm happy with this product. I would definitely use it. Like I said, I would not pitch a product if I couldn't use it and didn't know how to use it. This was pretty easy. Even I think my son thought the same thing. We did the video for his channel, Go over and check it out. Like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. This is a pretty simple product, easy to use. Pretty much print it, clear the screen, run it, give it a few seconds, run it through your flat or your all right. Like I said, I wouldn't pitch you a product if I didn't think you could use it or if it wasn't good. Just because One Stroke is giving us some product to use. If I can't use it, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I've been in this business, like I said, for about 15 years. I don't do a lot of this printing. As you can see, they turned out really good. Give Robert a call at One Stroke. Let him know that you got it from our YouTube video. Say, hey, LSG Creations or Stafford Way, we've seen it there. But other than that, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Sorry, it's my first video, so it might be a little rough, but listen, be ready. We got some more good stuff coming. We got the highlighter series coming up in the next video, and then if I can ever get my Peruvian friend Patrick to get our video loaded, we'll post it on the DIY lightsaber. We'll get it up too. Appreciate you watching this far. Hopefully we can be helpful. And until the next time, see you later.